Hello, Empress Justice here. I'm going to do this video as Fabian Deacon for a second. Well, not for a second, for the duration of this video. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I am going to be taking a break after I've done the rest of the Mula New Moon readings and the Uttara Bhadrapada first quarter moon reading. Okay? So I'm going to do the December readings. I don't know when they'll all be completed, but those are going to be the last lunar readings that I do for everybody else, both tarot and astrology, until the spring equinox. So that's going to be around Ostara time. Okay, that's going to be around March, around late March. So after the Mula and the Mula New Moon and Uttara Bhadrapada first quarter moon readings, for the first time ever, I am not going to be doing any readings at all online. I am completely shutting down. I'm shutting down operations. I'm starting completely over. And the reason for that is because over the last few days, I have been bombarded, well, not even over the last few days, over the past few months, since I did an interview with a fellow TI as Marsha the Great. There have been increased efforts to have me sectioned, and what that means is there have been sonar frequency attacks not only on me, but also on my neighbors who have stepped up their harassment. They even stepped up their harassment today after a major incident happened on Thursday. So I'm being bombarded with psychological torture, with harassment, with community stalking, and on top of that with directed energy weapons being fired at my head repeatedly, causing damage to my skull and damage to my brain and damage to my organs. And on top of that, it is my belief that at least 3 people in my family have been murdered by gang stalking. My mother, my grandfather, and my aunt-in-law who died of cancer. So I am navigating the murders, the alleged murders of my family, especially my mother. I'm navigating current attacks on my family, on everyone in my family, by the way, not just the ones who are, who are not betraying me, but the ones who have actively betrayed me. They are being killed right now. They are being murdered right now by the same program that recruited them. So they're being murdered. My family members are being murdered. Several people around London and Brighton, I believe, are being murdered with these electronic frequencies as well, and with directed energy weapons. Some of them are TIs, some of them are not. But I believe that the use of directed energy weaponry and weaponized sonar frequencies have become more widespread, which is why there is a plethora of notable suicides and murders lately across the planet, and especially across Western countries. So with all that in mind, I feel like taking a break from tarot and astrology until the spring equinox will at least give me the room to navigate the further brain damage and skull damage that the gang stalkers are likely to do to me in order to cover up for all of their crimes. And also we might have to factor sectioning or arrests into the equation because of how bad some of these incidences got last week. Okay, so that is essentially what I am telling everyone right now. I am a targeted individual, and as a targeted individual, there's been a lot of sabotage in my life, and I have to be aware of how that sabotage will affect me before I'm able to give readings again, or even able to become Marsha the Great again. Right now, there is one person in the face of murder, in the face of genocide, in the face of torture, in the face of abuse, in the face of harassment, that needs my attention right now, and that is Fabienne Deacon. She is the one, this woman right here, she is the one who needs my attention because it is her life in danger. And it's the lives of her loved ones and the people who love her that are in danger. So that's why I'm taking a break. Now, there are plenty of videos on Marsha the Great and Marsha the Too Great on YouTube. There are plenty of videos on Empress Justice and Empress Justice Tarot and Empress Justice Astrology on YouTube. There are plenty of videos on Empress Justice on TikTok. Plenty on Empress Marsha the Great on TikTok. I'm on Instagram as well, same names. There are plenty of videos on there to pick apart and choose from. But as of right now, as soon as January hits, I intend to behave a lot more intentionally and figure out what I need as a targeted individual and as an increasing abuse victim who has had witchcraft abuse and directed energy weapon abuse and psychological abuse. Like, as somebody who is heavily abused right now, I need to prioritize me before I can be there for anyone else. So, yeah, back to the drawing board. I don't know when I will get the rest of these readings up to you guys. Most likely it'll be late. But right now, of this moment, Fabienne Deacon is being murdered. Fabienne Deacon is being murdered. And at this moment, a lot of other gang stalkers are terrified of being killed by her. So I have to take care of business on this side. Okay. Now, Empress Justice, Marsha the Great, I am out. I'm not saying it's going to be the end of videos altogether. Not if I can help it. Okay. If videos do end for good, it's not going to be because of me. I'm only taking a break. But from now on, I want to behave more intentionally in the face of increased oppression and increased fascism and increased genocide. I need to behave more intentionally, and I intend to. I love you all. Peace and blessings. Empress Justice and Marsha the Great out for now. Bye bye, my darlings.